looking forward to it all week. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The give to the back.
I knew it.
Look out, he's got room.
I knew it.
Got enough for the first down. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. The screen, and watch out. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run the toss. Powers through the defender. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Breaks the tackle. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. The toss to the outside. Shows him the stiff arm. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Becker. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete. They methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. He turns that loose down the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the first down marker. These two right now really...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Miami. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Oh, nice everything. He's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Going to run it. It's Hemby. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Caught behind the line. It's Cooper.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Becker. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Do a little picky pick on the goal line. That's my fault though. So fix all those mistakes.
To the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Becker. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And on 2nd down for this offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's caught. It's Cooper. Got enough space. Touchdown, Indiana. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The give out of the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's back. Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
It's a draw. Runs through a tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Hoosiers will go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his man. It's Cooper. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Find his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And on that RPO, they just can't look up. Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw, and the defense was in good position.
Just keeps slinging it. Spits it out to the back. The short hands. It's Hemby. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Might be changing the route. He's looking to pass. Extending the play. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough to give him a first and goal from the 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. To the ground with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Dropping back, it's over, can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Everybody needs a little luck. And the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward.
Turning it on. The 50. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery he slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Where's his pillow?
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. He's at the 30.
Oh, let's go.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Wow.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown.
Sarah,
far to go,
his pillow.
got the points they needed.
And he's going to bring this one out. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team.
There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
I'll take that.
So now it's second and long. Try to get it to the edge. Inside the 25. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
That's what he didn't. All right.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This quarterback is out of sorts at this point of the game, guys. He's already thrown 2 picks. His fundamentals are falling apart. He threw that last pass off of his back leg. This is not a good sign for this quarterback moving forward.
Back to pass, it's back. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Perfect.
And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I seen it, too.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. Here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Daniels.
We'll take that.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A strike downfield. Finds a crease at the 20.
Good move there. I try to make him fumble. That's what I missed the play.
Touchdown, Canes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Hold on.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line.
No way.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Hard running there.
Just keep tackling him until he goes.
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him
Just
down at
put
the
him in
1-yard
the goal.
line. The Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind.
Just got to make it look fine.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Oh, good. Good.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
I don't got to do nothing.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out just short of the
that was just a bad throw on me. That wasn't. Sorry. That was just a bad throw.
It's a nice job too of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
What?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hoosiers will try to pick it up on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. He wants to take the top off. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs.
They just be doing weird stuff like that, dog. It's crazy.
What a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
No way, Kel.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Nice catch on the
just keep backpedaling.
Great effort to stay in bounds.
That was the dumbest stuff he could have did.
Games, this has been the game for you. A couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Mendoza. Release to the back. Got it on the outside, it's Hemby. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Becker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they sniff that draw out when they're really just sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it.
Good pick.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defense.
Got room on the return.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
With the catch, it's Fletcher. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Let's go.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Right back to the well.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll give it to the back. Got room to work. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Canes line it up with a 1st and goal. The give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. The screen, he's got wheels. The offense coughs it up.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow give me this football back after scoring.
Lost in the last second.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.